Literally talk like this.
Yeah, I'm on fucking video. What's up, YouTube or Instagram or whatever, wherever this is going? Eddie and Noah have already made their testimonial introduction videos, and I haven't really talked a whole lot about myself. I haven't talked a whole lot about myself yet, but I have started recording a few videos of just my setup, so you'll see very shortly what I do. I am the oddball out from Eddie and Noah in terms of what we are pursuing, because they are pursuing life insurance and I am trying to tackle the stock market. When I very first started having dreams and aspirations to become rich, I believe I started with copywriting, and I think that was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago now. That was my first. That wasn't when I started wanting to be rich mentally, but that is when I actually started taking action. But I knew probably about 3 years ago, I had plans for one day making a substantial amount of money on the drive to job sites with my dad. I work with my dad currently, I'm a plumber. I brought up to him how I wanted to Airbnb places out. I just thought that the idea of making passive income was just insane to me. The fact that people could be sitting on a beach drinking out of a coconut and making thousands of dollars just by making the right decisions and moving the pieces on the chessboard correctly in the game of life. So I would talk to him about different ways in which I could do it. He gave me some advice on some, said that I'm thinking irrationally on some other things. He was just trying to be a good dad. But I always had that mindset where I was like, there's something more. I know that there's something more out here than this. Since I work in a trade, I work with a lot of older people than me. I work with people that are in their 50s, 60s, and they're still doing what I'm doing now at age 21, or at the time when I was thinking about this at like age 19. It was kind of scary to sit there and think, I'm 18, these people have 30 years. They have had 30 years of more time to get to wherever they wanted to get to in life, and they're in the same boat as me still. And that scared me to think that, so is this what my future looks like? Am I gonna be working for the next 30 years to hopefully be able to retire by the time I'm 80? And it scared me so bad that I was chronically online trying to search for any way to make it out from that loop. And I ended up stumbling across copywriting. The idea of being able to write ads for companies and have them pay you for bringing them in clients was just an amazing concept to me, because at first I wanted to have some form of passive income, but it was even cooler to me to be able to be in a position where I could scale something infinitely, and the only limit was the amount of time that I wanted to put into something. And so I got hooked on the idea that I could basically get as many clients as I want to, spend very minimal time bringing clients to them, and that would cause them to pay me. And the numbers that I had seen people had been doing it with, when I was thinking about making it good for myself, I was thinking maybe $4,000, $5,000 a month. But when I looked deep into the space and saw that people were making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a month at my age doing this, there was no going back after that. I can't go back to looking at these 50, 60-year-olds working and be like, okay, this is gonna be my life, when I just watched a video of someone my age making $50,000 a month. And so I would just consume content every single day at work. I would have headphones on, just learning about all these things. I wanted to learn more about this world. And my brother Eddie, I started talking to him about some of the things that I was experiencing and had found. And I ended up convincing him to get a laptop with me so we could start, at the time, what was copywriting. And he was doing the same thing as me. We were doing it for a couple months. Then he found day trading. And so this was a little over probably a year and a half ago now. He found it, and for like the first, I want to say, month, he was doing it and I wasn't doing it, because I had looked into day trading a few times And it just looked super confusing, looked like gambling, looked like something that wasn't at all up my alley. But then he ended up showing me some videos that I could watch that would explain it easily, the way that he was able to understand. And as soon as I got the slightest level of understanding of what this holds, what the stock market can do for me on the basis of me being able to work from anywhere, not from home, anywhere where I have a laptop and Wi-Fi. If I can profitably trade the markets, I can make money. That could be on vacation, that could be wherever I'm at. That was baffling to me. And also the fact that this is one of the only endeavors in which you can literally make infinite money. There is no, if you have the skill of accurately predicting the markets, there is no cap to the amount of money you can make. It's just the amount of time it takes you to build that capital. But if you can profitably trade the markets, it is just as easy to make $100 a day as it is to make $100,000 a day if you have that skill. And just knowing that that's even a slight potential has made me hungry for getting to that state from when I started this up until now. I'm going on a year and a half now of doing this. No burnout, no nothing. I wake up every day, I look at the markets, I check them at work, I get home and back test, and I just am obsessed and addicted with the stock market. It's never crossed my mind of switching to find something else to do. This is for me. I am passionate about this. And so being in this apartment with Eddie and Noah is going to hopefully excel me towards profitability. I already feel like I'm pretty close there now. I have a pretty good grasp, and you guys will see that throughout the videos in the weeks coming, where I will be showing you updates on my trades, trade recaps, just things that I'm doing as I learn and grow, and you guys will be able to see that journey. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's just me. That's how I made it to where I'm at, and that's my plan for where I continue to keep going. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.